Hello everybody, of course we get to talk about some Pierre-Luc Dubois news in this video, but before we start, please make sure to subscribe to this channel if you are new. Now let's get to it. So the Jets, the Winnipeg Jets, kind of get a win here today as they are able to get Pierre-Luc Dubois to agree to this qualifying offer, 1 year deal for $6 million, if I'm not mistaken. And with this, they don't have to deal with the drama of trying to get things hammered out. And I just think the problem for them is they have some trouble coming up ahead with Dubois. For starters, the Quebec native has reportedly said he wants to test unrestricted free agency in 2024 and is supposedly keen on playing for the Montreal Canadiens. So this is really just frustrating news as the 24-year-old was traded in a deal involving Patrik Laine, and as of today, we saw the Finnish player sign a long-ish four-year extension, I should say, with the Blue Jackets. And as you can see, that was a big factor of who was going to win this trade. Would they re-sign or not? And we talked about that, and we said that, or I said that I think that Winnipeg possibly wins a trade because I didn't think that Laine would stay, whereas I felt like Dubois was more likely to. And we're at the point now where it looks like Laine may put out a very long-ish tenure with Columbus, whereas Dubois could be out by this season. And I think that's probably at the point where I'd say Columbus won the trade. And yeah, but if you're a Jets fan, you just have to realize that they probably have to make the best of a bad situation here and have to hammer out an extension relatively soon. Probably not happening. Or trade the 24-year-old. Personally, I think Winnipeg needs to probably go the trade route ASAP, as he is an RFA after this year as well, if I'm not mistaken. So getting a return would be pretty good. I imagine the return would be pretty good for a 24-year-old that's been able to score at an almost 30-goal pace in different points of his career, and now you have it to where he is young and probably going to keep getting better. Of course, you know him more as a goal scorer, an offensive type player. And you got to think a team like Montreal, if he really wants to go there that bad, probably wouldn't be the worst idea to give up something to get him. What you give up, I'm not sure, because you wouldn't give up the really prized young guys that you're after, but maybe some picks. I don't exactly know what Montreal has to work with in that category. I'd have to check. But I don't know the players you would send over for a guy that's 24, probably going to score 30 goals in his career multiple times, and has shown that he can make an impact in big games. He had a hat trick in that qualifying round against the Toronto Maple Leafs. That was really important, and you know that going forward in the right system, in a system where he doesn't exactly have to be, this nitty-gritty guy, if he's able to just play his game and be able to focus on the offensive end, you're probably going to get a very good year out of Dubois. I don't really think there's a lot of teams that would be able to make the trade where he'd want to stay, because it does seem like he's dead set on going to Montreal. So that does limit Winnipeg going forward and what they're able to do possibly. But I guess, as always, we'll have to see. What are your thoughts on this news? Winnipeg Jets fans, are you angry, frustrated? How do you feel about this, as Dubois likely has 1 foot out of the door already, as a team that was making the playoffs a few years ago is now not able to, probably should be able to, but hasn't been able to make the playoffs last year, of course. And I want to know what your thoughts are going forward. Should they do a rebuild? Should they retool? Should they just keep going at it, try to sign guys? Let me know down below in the comments. Also, everybody, please make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you are new, stay safe, have a great night, and you go of hockey, all right? Goodbye, Brigadiers and Brigadettes. This is your captain signing off. Have a great night.